I am Randy, and this
is going to be a shorter episode of the podcast because time management skills. Am I right, folks?
I know, right? I know. However, it's been really nice this past week. College.
Colluge?
Cool leg. Yes.
Yeah, cool leg. Go on. Cool leg. Go on.
Okay, yeah, college. We got some Eru, some of it.
Mm-hmm.
Never mind, we got the whole thing. It's just the story quests.
Fair. Nah, but I mean, let's touch on that a bit more. How has college been for you?
It's been mad chill, I got to class on Wednesday, and then I'm like, oh, there's nobody here. And then I check my email, and it's like, yeah, no wonder there's nobody here, dipshit.
How long is your, average day? Are you there most of the day, or is it
No,
just...
it's just a few hours. Most of the day is getting home.
Well, yeah, I mean, you literally take a bus downtown, don't you?
I take 3 of them.
Oh. How long is that trip? Over an hour, I bet.
Yeah, it's over an hour.
Man.
I think it's over 2.
Oh, my word.
Depending on how bad I fuck up, of course. And sometimes it's over 3 if I'm just dicking around.
How do you mess around on the bus? It is get off, go to next stop, get off, go to next stop.
Well, you see, I missed the bus.
Oh, and your aim just isn't getting any better?
No.
Oh,
Not
yeah.
even close.
You just kind of tend to is it near misses or has the bus been gone for a while?
It's near misses. No, I get to the station and it's just like, bus will arrive in 45 minutes. Ah!
Oh my word. Man, that is capital R rough.
Yeah, well. Sometimes it's tie, sometimes it's hen, but,
I feel that, though. I've also been back to college. The biggest thing for me has just been... Literally, I've mentioned it to you.
They put you on 2 campuses?
Literally in the same day. I have 15 minutes. They literally told me, listen, it's not a time conflict because the times don't directly overlap. But I have 15 minutes to make a 20-minute trip. Not my problem.
Get bent. Speed. Literally drive 150 on the 70.
I'm just going to be real here. Currently, I am, in the debt of my family who are very kind enough to take me to and fro. But when I'm on my own, I am just going to take it as it is. It's okay, I could speed. I could, break my neck getting out in the heat to the car. Or I could just take my dear sweet time and hope that my teacher is a bit more lenient that day. Of course, the guy's a really nice, he's a real nice guy, so he's just I sent him an email about it, hey, I can't fix this. And he just hit me with that, it's fine, we can work something out. I walk in the door and she's like, hey, you made it. Yeah. I never met this man before, I don't know how he knew it was me.
And no, it's just probably because you were late.
Yeah, that was a joke. Nah, he just took one whiff of me and just went, oh, he's a gamer.
What did you do, make an Elden Ring reference in your email?
Oh, Elden Ring. No, I'm kidding. I didn't.
You said, they told me that I don't have the right.
Foul tarnished. In search of the Elden Ring. Someone must extinguish thy flame.
Oh my god.
This week has been great for another reason for me, though.
What is it?
I am on the path to have beaten all of FromSoft's catalog, or their main catalog.
100%ed it?
Not 100%. No, we don't say that. I did 100% Bloodborne, but I think I talked about that last week.
So which ones haven't you beaten, huh?
Literally just Demon Souls.
Oh.
And that via the power of emulation and a copy of the game I totally have is where I'm at. I'm actually making progress, and I'm just enjoying the ride. It's not really difficult so much. It is just kind of okay. It can be difficult, but at the same time, it's also kind of teeth grating. It's just
you sounded like an engine.
Speaking of engines, I'm just spent after I got blue balls yesterday.
Blue balls.
You were the one who phrased it that way.
I did. I did, in fact, phrase it that way.
Oh, you're just making fun of me then?
Yes. It took me a second to remember.
Oh, okay.
To remember.
I'm just not going to tell the viewers.
Not gonna tell them.
No, I'm kidding. I can tell them. I can tell them about what happened. About why I just got my gut punched. Why I got my toes tickled.
Why you got your roast beef burnt.
Yeah. Literally just because looking at getting a car, wanting to set up meet time, spend an entire week trying to get something going. End of the week, I say, hey, we got the weekend coming up. Do you have the time for it? And she just goes, no, I'm reconsidering selling. I want something bigger. You know, I'm currently still looking for something bigger. And I'm just like, yeah, literally that. And I'm just like, on the one hand, I respect it. You know what? You're busy. You got a lot of stuff. But at the same time, it's like, don't make me spend the whole week thinking there's going to be a chance. Which, there could be a chance if they decide, okay, yeah, we are going to sell now. And I told him as much. But even so, it did not make my bones hurt any less.
By the way, reconsider in being polite with others terms means, I will definitely never sell this. Go the fuck away.
Yeah, that's fair. It just hurt my bones. I'm just like, come on, it looks great. I have the money. I would love this vehicle. Just let me see it. And they're just
like,
no!
Let you see what? These nuts?
And it's one of those things, they didn't even have the decency to make it seem like a scam. You know, like fake numbers in the replies, weirdly pixelated parts of the image. Clear Photoshop. I would have preferred that.
No, it's just some lady.
It's like that guy that I messaged about I think it was a 2010 Corolla. And I'm just like, hi, do you allow test drives? Yes, it's still available.
Oh no, you said, is the price negotiable? Yes, it's available.
Oh yeah, that's the part that killed me. Because I'm just like, it's not what I asked, buddy. And then like, within like an hour he'd taken it down. Literally just, they're onto me!
They're going to buy the car. Oh no.
Oh no, 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 no. But,
How do I get an archdemon?
well, okay. I had to figure out, so, okay, in Demon Souls, in level 1, Boletaria, or Boletarian Palace, there's a certain part of the level that you can't go past until you've beaten an archdemon. And I have to find an archdemon. So I'm looking through the other arches to find an archdemon, because there's a whole lot of demons in the arches, but they're not the archdemons. Very clearly, this game was well thought out. Actually, research leads me, or tells, apparently, according to research I did, Demon Souls, internally, they're just like, this is going to be a failure, do whatever you want. Literally just, we have no confidence in it. And then it sold really well, and they're like, look what we made!
What?
It just makes me laugh.
I just imagine they're just like, you thought this was going to what now?
Mm-hmm. It's just utter Pagne. Pagne Amidala.
Yes, stop. You have the Solera up.
Yeah, you know, just looking at curs.
Curs, yes.
Ah, yes, I concur.
Sure, why not?
What's that one song to where it's just like, you know... Oh, wait, it's from that video to where it's like, Coca-Cola, Mountain Dew. Oh, yeah, tell the folks at home about what you're going to college for.
Me? I don't know. It's this thing where you take two pieces of metal and then you turn them into one piece. The one piece?
One piece?
I got the one piece. It's a fucking taco.
The one piece?
Bro just has a taco. Yo tengo la one piece.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. They call it welding.
They call it welding, huh?
Yes, they do. Man, I don't know why they call it that. They should have just called it metal joining. They should have just called it melting.
Interesting.
No, I'm just kidding. It's a respectable trade.
No, call it metal marriage.
Metal marriage.
Okay, what do you think of this one, Randy? Look at that. It's got the grill is not there, or that bottom funky part.
No, it's because it used to be turbocharged.
For it. Oh, look at me. A day after I said, you know what? I'm just not gonna do this anymore for a while.
You're
And here I-
doing this.
Yeah, I mean, did they change the head unit on this one?
Probably
looks weird.
not. I
Okay.
think it's just a lower trim level. It's like a lower option, I think.
Sorry, I'm talking about things that the viewers at home can't see.
No.
Let's bring it back to
Things that they don't need to see anyway.
So yeah, Demon Souls is great.
Yeah, no, I hear you. I hear you saying, yeah, Demon Souls is fucking bussin'.
Yeah, Randy, you should play Demons. I would not actually recommend that to you. Like, I can't complete the joke because you would not enjoy it. I say that with confidence. Not an insult. It's just, it is FromSoft level of difficulty, the origin story. It's not like Elden Ring to where they're just like, oh, you could do this to make it easier on yourself. You could do this to make it easier on yourself. Demon Souls, they throw you into the Nexus, which is your hub area, and say, complete this little area, you got 5 other places you can go. Go wild. Literally just say, go on. Get
Go
out the
ahead
door.
and keep dying.
Again and again you'll lose your souls. I was like, I don't want to lose my souls.
We're trying to get them.
Video game. I still love that is your Genshin tag is video game sobs uncontrollably. Also Jinx, by the way.
No.
Yes.
That 97, it actually has really low miles for being a 97.
Correct.
And honestly, that'd be fine.
But it also looks bunged.
Just
a little.
Just a little bit.
Crumpling. It looks like somebody hit it.
Yeah. You can talk them down and be like, it has an accident and a lot of miles and it's old. I want it for 1,000. And they'll be like, oh, I'm straight.
They're just like, okay. You got the money for it? Yeah? Okay. Take it off my hands then, funny man. They just choose it as an opportunity to cuss me out. There's a part of me that likes how this one looks. It's a 95. I can't tell if like the exterior is like paint off or if it's just water.
It looks like it just got fucked
Ah, okay. Well, that's one way to
by
put it.
water.
It was at this moment he knew he'd messed up. He did a stinky. A little funky wonky.
He went a little goofy, you know.
Okay, but like this doesn't look too bad, barring the weird bit missing there. The 2012 Toyota Corolla LE sedan 4-door for
It just says
$5,995.
L sedan.
L. Oh, look at that!
Oh, that's pretty bad.
It looks like somebody tried to
For
pull the door
$6
open.
grand, that's fucking hilarious.
I want it for 2. I don't know how
They think they're funny, don't they?
Oh yeah, pair of downright clowns, huh? So tell me, Randy. How's your search for meaning in life going? You thought I was going to say search for a car, didn't you?
No.
I could have, actually.
Well, I don't fucking know. I've just been chilling.
I mean, you're getting back on the horse, as some folks say.
Back in the saddle. I don't know if they say on the horse though.
I don't know, in the saddle, and well, I mean, okay, yeah, fair. I mean, it's kind of the same thing. You put a saddle on the horse. I don't think there's
You can
there's
put
some
a saddle on anything, Aaron.
Well, yeah, but why would you?
I don't know. People like riding pigs around.
Do you are you one of them, Randy?
No.
Do you like riding pigs around?
No. You don't understand. I put a saddle on a boar.
I don't understand. Boars can kill you, can they not?
Yes, that's why I want a boar as a mount.
So it can kill you?
It can kill other people.
Okay, but like, why? Why would you want to kill them with a boar?
Because it's funny.
If you got caught, then they'd like put the boar down.
No, they put me down, okay?
Like a sick dog.
Yes. Okay, so you see the thing is, murdering my enemies by running them over with the boar is about as funny as it gets.
Okay, but then do you just call it vehicular pig slaughter?
But the pig's not the one getting slaughtered.
Yeah, I know, but it's doing the slaughtering, which is fine.
It's called pigicular manslaughter.
Pigicular?
Hogicular. Vehogular manslaughter.
Oh my word. So, Randy, think you're gonna join any clubs in college, or are you gonna be part of the going home club?
I'm basically already part of the going home club.
Now you should start a Genshin club and then leave it.
just just like I left Genshin for a number of months and missed like 8 events.
I mean, it's better than me. I left it for the better part of a year. I just missed Inazuma when it came out. It came out and I didn't come to
okay.
it.
Me too.
You and I know what's going on, for better and worse.
No, literally, I came back officially in 2.6
Nice.
from like 1.8.
Man, though. It's pretty wild. And I think I can safely say that I've fallen off of Honkai again. Not in like a disinterest type way, it's just I have other things I'm more interested in playing and my time
Yeah,
is
that's fair.
really spoken for.
Spoken for.
Yeah, you got a problem with my wording?
No, it's just kind of funny.
Laugh. Ha ha. Ah ha.
No.
Caw.
Caca!
You just hear this like just shattering of things falling down.
No, you just hear a really, really loud bone breaking. Just.
It's like cracking a crab leg.
No, it's like snapping an entire tree.
Funky. Man, though. Forget how tough making friends is.
No, yeah.
In the capacity of, I sat by this guy for one day, why isn't he, like, constantly talking to me, huh? Huh?
Because he's not me, Aaron.
No, I know, it's a joke. I met some cool dudes. Or, you know, at least one person. But, you know, it's still me, so I don't talk to people that often. I get it in my head, I'm like, you know what? This is the year I change. This is the year I reach out to people. I make friends and everything. I think I literally said this on the podcast last week, but...
You did not make friends.
I mean, I met people, you know. I chatted with them, but I just didn't... I have to learn
Bro,
to keep with it.
literally, I have 3 people's numbers already.
I have one dude's number, but I forgot to use it. Actually message him. Because he was like, oh man, my phone died.
No, I literally found like a ridiculously Mexican dude. Like, he's huge. Like, his grandma feeds him too much. and the thing is, his name is just John. I don't know of any Mexicans named John.
Man.
Maybe Jorge or like Juan.
Juan. Only Juans.
Maybe. The Juan piece.
Oh, that's cool, though. You're just out here schmoovin'.
Yes, and also, our student center has pool tables, so that's nice. And I'm making friends with the student council rep who's at the Southwest campus, so that's epic.
Student council rep. Are you an anime character?
Yes.
Yeah, I don't see why not. Randy, man of the conversation.
Man of the protagonistic ideals.
I didn't put a note on the door. It occurred to me.
Oops. Well, whatever. Stop us if they must.
They just kicked down the door. What?
My key ring grows.
Nice. What are those keys for?
2 of them are bike locks. I don't know if I have one. No, yes, I have both of them, and then this is just a door lock.
Why do you have 2 bike locks? Why do you have 2?
2 separate locks, dude.
No, I mean, like...
2 separate bikes with locks on them.
On what situation would you need both of your bike locks?
It's just good to have both of them.
Okay, fair.
It's like you have 2 cars, they may as well be on the same ring.
Yeah.
Of course,
In our
why
house,
the
we're
hell
busy.
would I have 2 cars?
I mean...
Like,
you stole them?
no, what purpose would it serve? I don't care if I stole them.
No, I mean, okay. There is a situation where you'd have 2 cars and it would make sense. If you know, if
But
you had
I'd
a
be
family.
sharing them.
Well, yeah, but I mean, technically speaking, you would have
would
to.
have them on the same ring?
Because
it's just a
some
rich
cars
people
come with,
problem.
No, it's just some cars come with like 2 keys. I don't know if they do that today, but like most cars have like 2 keys. Makes sense to give it to someone as an emergency.
Yeah, they usually have a spare. But the thing is, what I'm talking about is like rich people with like 8 different cars. They'll just have them all on the same ring and just be like, I want to take the golf cart out today.
You could be like the dude who lives up the street. Took Ichigo on a walk and literally the man just had his whole windows down. Windows down, I swear that door wasn't locked. I'm like, man, if I was a thief, this would have been like prime opportunity here.
Turns out they're just trying to let up the stank.
Nah. Well, no, I wouldn't have stolen it. It would just perplex me. I'm just like, why? Are you like coming back out soon? Doors were closed and I'm just like, house nearby's doors were closed and I'm just like, what are you doing?
What is this?
This is a bucket.
I got a bucket of chicken.
Oh yeah, that's right. This makes for a great story on the podcast. One of the dudes that I met, coincidentally the guy whose number I got, or whose number I gave mine to, straight up hit me with the fact that he'd been shot before. Drive-by shooting while he was at a wedding. Man didn't want to cause a fuss, so he slipped away quietly to go to the hospital.
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah, man just laid that on me. I did not know him for like... I knew him for like half an hour. And he just lays that one on me. I'm just like, you're either a real one or an absolute nut job. But I mean, you're fun to talk to, so we'll keep doing this.
You're just like, either or, whatever.
Yeah, and then I got there later Thursday, so, my spot was taken and didn't get to talk with him anymore. And I'm just like,
Fuck.
Video game. It's one of those, like, auditorium style, though.
No. Real life.
I was at, like, the very end and talked with someone else, like, moderately. My main issue was, like, the conversation was happening with the 4 people to the right of me, and I was just, I was hard-pressed to actually join in. Everybody was, like, turned inward, and I'm just like, it's nice being in college. I like this class. It's just fine. Go ahead, have your conversation. Don't pay any mind to me over here. I'm an outlier after all. Just go ahead. It's okay. It's fine. Just don't worry about it. Just don't worry about it. You guys playing Uno?
Man, looks like fun.
Yeah, and they're just professor's just like, okay, what you do this, talk amongst yourselves, and it's like. They start talking amongst themselves, and I was not amongst themselves, so I was just like, guess I'm reading manga today. No, just kidding. I was like, I've got a blast. I have more time than usual to get across town.
Literally across town just for college. You fucking rip bozo.
I mean, it's literally just because the college did something stupid, and that's... Well, okay, for them it was a beneficial move to go, okay, we're merging with this school. Now we have, more resources, more courses. But it was a bozo move because they literally just go, we're not going to tell you about it in advance. We're not going to let you, make sure that you're where you want to be. No, we're just going to throw you into the deep end and really see if you can do it.
Really tie the metal to your ankles.
Like, literally, I think campus restrictions should be factored in as something that, if it is an impossibility... then don't let me sign up for the course. Or, like, send me an email, say, hey, bozo.
Hey, fucking retard.
Bozo the clown, honk honk.
Honk honk.
Yeah. I don't know. First week of school. Not too bad. Need to make more effort. I see the pretty girl. I think, oh, I'd love to know the pretty girl. I hear her talking. I have a boyfriend. And I'm like, video game. No, I'm just kidding. I just want to meet people, make friends.
Okay, you're gonna laugh, but so the only pretty girl in my class, right?
I'm listening.
She was talking about her truck being all like fucked up and whatnot, and she's had it since she was 15.
Wow.
Yeah, I know. And then she's like, but yeah, no, my husband's fucking stupid, yo. He bought like an EcoBoost Mustang and everybody stopped listening.
Oh my word. Oh my word. Everyone's literally just, I'm sorry, I did not want to hear that. I'm sorry to hear that. Oh, it's okay. It's not that big of a deal. No, I am sorry to hear that. Goodbye. Changed the world. My final message. Goodbye.
And the thing is, this was right before class, so everything was so awkward what we were doing, what we were supposed to do.
Honestly, well, more than anything, like, okay, relationship would be nice. I just want to meet people, make friends, I don't want to be stuck in the rut of like, oh, I have a bunch of people that I talk to. Are they your friends? you know, that I like flip flop back and forth. I was maybe say, yeah, this is my friend group. Say hi. And you know, if one thing leads to another, if I happen to meet somebody, who am I to oppose?
Exactly.
Me. Of course, I
No.
oppose.
But I made friends with Gabriel, with Gab,
Nice.
the student council dude, because we played pool together, and he's like, "Wow, you're literally shit," and I'm like, "You too, Bucko," and we're just like,
Nice. You know, it occurred to me since St. Philip's is downtown. You said yes.
main campus is downtown. Southwest is not downtown. It's an industrial center, and it's run down as shit, but they put a college there.
Literally, just okay. This goes right here.
It also happens to be a really, really bad neighborhood.
Ah, I see.
No, like, people, like, if somebody has tools in their car, there will be someone there to break in and steal it all.
Or like literally, like it's like that post that's like always.
It's not
on
a
my
matter
head.
of if or when, it's a matter of please put your shit in your trunk.
Flatbed owners beware.
The malting.
No, you just hire somebody, one of the locals, to sit in your car with a gun all while you're gone.
No, you
Literally.
program it to, like, if someone walks within 3 feet of it, they just get shot.
No, it fires one warning shot and then shoots right into him. Then the next one. Man, no.
No, the warning shot is, warning, you are approaching an armed vehicle. Please do not get within 3 feet of this vehicle or you will be shot to death. Because it's a robot, it'll always hit the brain.
Oh yeah, you know the stereotype of like annoying freshmen in most any context, you know, or in like high school, everyone cares about the freshmen because it's like, oh, they're you know, grumble about freshmen,
They're still middle schoolers.
which you know is fair. We were all freshmen once, you know.
Yeah, hell yeah.
It's how it goes.
I knew who it was.
And you know, the other day I'm just sitting in my psychology class, same folks I've been, I was talking to, and confirmed with each other. They're like, oh yeah, we're both freshmen. We should go. We got to stick together. They're just like, no offense to you, but us freshmen got to stick together. I'm just like, what the. I'm being excluded here. I was excluded because I was a freshman at one point. And you mean to tell me that I'm being excluded now because I'm not a freshman? And I'm just sitting there malding, and I didn't say any of this to them. But I'm just like, are you kidding me?
To be fair, they're probably just screwing with you.
Yeah. I mean, they didn't talk to me the next day. So, I mean, there's merit to it.
Well, no, they probably didn't talk to you the next day because you didn't talk enough.
No, I'm just kidding. It literally is the seating thing. I didn't have the opportunity
okay.
to. Plus, I mean, I'm a man of the class. Like, I focus on the class when I'm in class.
That's fair.
Unless I like am in a class with like you or someone that I know really well, then tomfoolery ensues.
Then a little bit of lollygagging.
Yeah.
A little bit of horsing around.
Yeah.
Don't say what.
I don't know. A little bit of rambunctious behavior.
A little bit of fooling about.
Faffing about is what I prefer.
just a smidgen of. Jeez, I'm trying to come up with more words for literally just having a good time.
Smelling the roses.
Okay, that's an idiom for enjoying life as it comes. That's
Well,
not
okay, but I
necessarily-
mean, like, it's not what you were talking about.
Correct. However, I think it's more philosophical than shooting the shit.
I don't know why that just put this back in my head. My psych professor, he just casually tossed out the banger of, he was talking about something, he just goes, and, I'm probably going to make fun of Freud once every week. And I'm just like, I respect it.
The Freudian slip.
I just love the fact that he's just calling him out on the weekly. She's like, that guy's been dead for years, but he's like, I'm not missing a beat. Staying on my hater behavior.
Keeping on his hatred.
I respect it. There's
No kidding.
I think there's like an account on Twitter that is called like actual haters, and it's people just being just downright filthy.
Downright disgusting.
But it's kind of funny at the same time. to the point where you kind of can't help but wonder, are these posts satire?
Possibly. Okay, so I imagined I did a stand-up skit before I left the house today, and it went something like, so today I was just no one day when I was like 19, I was just going out, and I was checking myself, and I'm like, okay, today is gonna be the day I get some bitches. You already know this is going well, and I have my fire attire, my smell is swell, I'm ready. So I go out, and the first lady I mean, boom, shag her. But then her husband walks in, and then we do a threesome! And then I woke up.
Randy, what are you talking about?
Good question.
You came up with this one, huh?
Yes. And then I woke up.
Utterly bizarre. Well then. That's a funky do right there.
You see, the thing is, have you seen one of those where it's like you getting the good ending, but then you wake up?
I've been in that situation before.
Yes.
Had a crush, literally kissed her in the
Yes.
dream, and then I woke up and I'm like, ah! I was like, why? Why?
I know.
Why?
And it was like some fever dream type shit, though. And then I wake up covered in just miasma.
Miasma?
And then for some reason I have no clothes on, and I'm going, no! I'm just making a racket at 5 a.m.
It was actually...
No. It's
okay,
a stand-up skit, you fucking stupid.
I was having a hard time telling the difference. I don't know, I could believe it. That's the thing, is like you're an interesting character. I could believe this happened. Like
that I had a wet dream. Okay, seriously, I don't have those.
Well, thank you for confiding that in me, I guess.
No, and then my mom walks in, like, just one look at me, naked, covered in my own nasty, and then just walks away. At breakfast later, I just thought she wasn't going to broach it, but no, she looks me dead in the eye and says, whenever you're doing those things, just be quiet about it, okay?
I love the idea that it starts with you just screaming no, and she just walks in and just like, I didn't need to know.
No, and then the next thing she says is, what were you yelling about anyway? And then I stare her dead in the eyes, and I yell, I wanted it to be real! I didn't want to wake up!
I respect it. Yeah.
I wanted the dream to be my reality.
What's the weirdest dream you've ever had?
It's a dream where a whole bunch of alarms went off in a Walmart.
Like
I noticed that it was all like tied up with wires and stuff, and there were like something beeping, and like I heard a little alarm from like a movie or something like that, and then
getting on to the boy.
Yeah, I know, and then all of a sudden the school fire alarm drill thingies. Yeah, no, those just came on like directly in my ear, and I was like, ugh! That's when I woke up.
You know, it occurred to me. We have a pause button now. We could literally just pause and go get dinner, and then come back.
We could.
Because we only have like half an hour under our belts.
Yeah, we do. So you see, the thing is, I don't smell anything yet.
You don't smell what's cooking?
No.
That's fair.
I don't know what the hell they're cooking.
I mean, I can. Okay, well, I can relay my dream experience. I mainly am saying this just because I think Ichigo is getting feisty, and he's like, okay, where's Dad? Where is he? Bring him to me. He's not been happy about, or he's been rather out of sorts now that the schedule's different. Anyway, I'll relay this experience of a dream I had last night, and then we can reconvene after dinner. How's that sound?
Yeah, that sounds like a deal.
Okay, so you know how people are like, oh, you can't continue dreams. Everything that's like a rock solid. No, my brain doesn't work that way. A while back, I want to say, I had a dream about a building. Like, I can't remember what the rest of the dream was about. All I know is I saw the outside of this building, this exterior. Last night, I had a dream that I was in the building. that I was walking around and there was, for some reason, a back door. There were multiple doors along the back part of the house were locked. And I was with a girl of some kind. I can't remember anything about her, but...
Of some kind.
Well, yeah, all I remember is that there was a girl there. I think she had long black hair. I don't remember what she looked like. All I know is that she wanted to go out back. So I walked around, climbed down the balcony, and mind you, I had Ichigo there with me. He made a dream appearance. I'm proud of my boy. He stuck the landing. I'm literally crawling down the building with him, and then I let her in, but I can't remember the rest of what happened. All I remember is just, it was weird that because I woke up and it took a bit of thinking, I'm like, why did that house seem familiar? And then it flashed in my head, oh yeah, that's right. I had a dream about the exterior of this house a little while back. That's the type of stuff my brain is on.
You were just climbing down with your dog like, oh yeah, let's fucking get it.
Yeah, it just happens.
No, my brain... I think what happened was you tried a plunging attack to reduce your fall damage.
No, it's literally like I'm hanging off and I'm just like dropping down like this is a video game.
Trying to use a plunging attack from Genshin Impact in real life.
All right, we'll see what we got. With time for Randy and I to see what's cooking, and we'll see what it was after dinner. Scott, if you would play some sort of commercial to keep the folks entertained while we're gone. All right, commercial break over. Hope that was a good commercial and that Scott didn't just go, you know what, today we're not doing. That was a good dinner.
Sub $1,000 for good handling, imagine. Yeah, whatever. So yeah, dinner.
Yeah, that was good. I'm full even.
Dinner. I wonder what's for dinner. The voice acting was just so wacky.
That's a Zelda CD, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's one of those things. I have no interest in playing it, but I love the memes. Oh, wait, and I think it was from that one to where it's like, one part's just, you must die!
No!
Every time you walk in the room, you must die!
It's like, you must die!
It's good stuff. Okay, Zelda CD, maybe I will. Maybe I'll play it one day. I almost said replay it as though, I've gone through it.
It's just, I only know about all these references because of fucking YouTube poops from, like, the early 2000s.
Oh, YouTube poops were the thing. They were funny.
Okay, late 2000s. I was a babby boy in the early 2000s.
Man. Smart man. Yeah, I respect it.
I like how most of them got removed.
They did?
Yeah, just over the years, it's just, I look and I'm like, oh... Wow, they got rid of all the classics. That's nice.
How they did? Dang. I watched the SpongeBob YouTube poops a bunch because of just how utterly bizarre they were.
I like how the newer ones are, like, they don't have soul anymore. It's just jokes about the characters having sex with each other. Like, why?
Look, I clipped the words to make him say sex. Isn't that funny? Come on, guys. Come on, laugh. Come on. It's funny.
Come on, I made SpongeBob say come.
Look at him. The cum monster.
The cum monster.
I was listening to that song. I found it. And the word is, or like the thing that sounds like the cum monster is, and they come unstuck. Which,
the cum unstuck.
Yeah. Waiting.
I think that it's more accurate to sing a song about the cum monster than them coming unstuck.
Nah, but I mean, like, Riptide, as I understand, is just about a dude who, like, kind of didn't live his life to the fullest. Kind of caught up in his own head more than anything. And I'm just like, he's just like me for real.
He got afflicted by the cum monster. What can I say?
No. No.
But... No, something that I firmly believe is that porn is the reason why we aren't living our fullest lives as a society. I know you're not doing it just because you're just naturally sedentary, but, I respect it. Me too.
Thanks. I was saying there, by doing it, I thought you just meant, like, as in, like, making it, and I'm just like, Randy, why would anyone...
All of the above.
Why? Well, okay, I was about to ask why would I be doing that, but it's like, yeah, the key here is I wouldn't be making it. I'm not cooking that.
You're not. Mm-mm. Not at all.
Elaborate, though. Like, Is it just that people are spending too much time becoming coomers to actually do anything meaningful?
Quit masturbating. Quit it. Okay. So it's not good to hold it, but at the same time, it shouldn't be your fucking hand. It should not be your hand.
Literally just find a partner, do something about it.
Literally? Literally get some bitches or die off.
It's just, you're literally just like, let natural selection claim you, please.
Literally, like, get out of the gene pool if you can't land some bitches.
I'm already out of the gene pool. I've been relegated to outside the gate.
Outside heaven's door.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Definitely. I'm just...
But seriously though, like it improves our mental health to you know do a little bit of blast and whatnot.
to sin a little bit.
But if you do achieve this in your room by yourself or hell wherever the hell you want, I'm not gonna stop you from publicly stroking it.
You mean
The police will.
Yeah.
The police will, but not me. Not me. I'm not going to tell you what to do.
I'm not going to tell you what to do either. I'm just going to call the police who will tell you what to do. I'm non-confrontational, you see, and I don't want to approach someone like that. Who knows when they're going to bust?
I'm just going to be like... I'm just going to walk up and be like, you close?
You getting there?
But to get back to it, doing it that way is actually like a really big loss of testosterone. Mm-hmm. Because, I mean, part of the reason that we males generate that stuff is to attract mates. Mm-hmm. These claws ain't just big for attracting mates. And, of course, naturally doing other guy stuff, like, you know, casually bench pressing mountains and fighting and stuff like that.
Yeah, I don't do either of those.
Yeah, see, the thing is, you're a low testosterone male. Please, get some bitch.
I love the police. Maybe that's why I have no luck. They're just like, yes, one of us. I can't help it. Self-burns are funny. No, I'm just kidding. That's ninth grade me talking. I don't know how I ever made friends.
Yeah, that's a great question. I mean, you have me.
Well, yeah, of course. But it's like...
Naturally.
You and I were tuned into the same wavelength.
Yes, just driving the same boat.
Correct. And I thought Ichigo was just staring at me like, what in the world are you doing?
What is that? That doesn't sound like me when I sneeze.
No.
But yeah, it's important for men to be manly. Because if they're not... who's gonna do all the manly shit like welding and construction?
Hey man, it's just like in World War II when all the men went away to war, the women picked up the slack.
Yes. However...
Okay, I see what you're talking about. Don't worry, I see it. Okay, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go start a war. We'll fix things.
That's not what I'm saying.
I already assassinated the new funny man of Hungary.
Hungaria. You killed the new Hungarian
geography.
president.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. That's cool. But no, basically every kid from that generation, like right after them, were the hippies. McPeas, not war. They didn't work. They actually didn't work. You know who was supporting the economy during that time? The previous generation.
They got to do something to keep the time
They
busy.
do. They do. However, that entire generation, they call them baby boomers because that's all they did. They just had a bunch of sex. and that's better than nothing, but at the same time, if their like fathers were there, then it wouldn't have been so bad.
So yeah, fatherless behavior, huh?
Literally, yes.
Oh, my word.
I'm not. It's just like and the government's supporting fathers leaving their children too, by like pushing welfare and stuff like that. It's bad.
He's bad.
It's bad.
I like that. Just all that talking, you just come back around to it's bad.
Stop masturbating.
It's bad.
It's bad, yes. You don't like the feeling of being backed up? Find woman.
Backed up. That is a weird way of putting it.
How else am I supposed to say that they haven't nutted in weeks?
Does that sort of thing bother people that bad?
Yes.
I feel like that's more people who do it an incessant amount. Like they're upwards in three times a day.
God, 3? Jesus.
I don't know. I can only think of that as like getting to the point of like actually saying backed up. I shouldn't talk so loud given what we're talking about.
Okay, so 2 things. 1, you're supposed to be able to do it at least that many times a day because of where we came from. Oh, crap. Our babies are dying at like 3 a day. We need to keep making them. And... and 2, you kind of need to nut. It's like a mental thing.
What?
Yeah. And also if you just hold it in, just don't, you end up being at a higher risk of certain cancers. Let's go! He says.
Cancer all percent. Or
cancer speed run any percent.
No. Cancer completionist run. Man, that's bad. Cancer is no joke.
It's not.
And we're making light of it. Okay, going to hell, I see.
Okay, you made light of it, and I egged you on.
Which one of us is worse? I'm kidding, it's me. I'm a downright menace. I'm just like, oh no, I don't know if I can... I think about recommending this podcast to people, I'm just like, I don't know if they want to see that side of me yet. These are people I've known for like a matter of, days. I think we have to come back around to this later.
Yes, the circling back.
Yeah, we'll circle back. Once I get to know my character and know that I'm a funny man who likes to make jokes about war crimes, then we can broach the podcast. Where I... get into it.
Yeah, frequently talk about assaulting the Swedish capital.
I mean, yeah, it's Poland. I don't know. I got bored.
The Swedish capital, Poland. Yes, okay.
No, I'm thinking about Poland. I'm thinking about Poland.
Gotcha. Why not both?
I don't know. Why not both? I don't know. We could cover multiple bases here. I go after Poland. You go after the Swedish capital. You know how it is.
And then we'll and then after we're done there, we'll regroup to do a joint takeover of hold on. Well, what's the next country? France.
Yeah, it's fine. I remember in this Discord I'm in, or in one of these servers, somebody just went off the hook and was like, I think they were like properly ranting, and it ended with like, there is no saving Coomers. And I was like, wow.
Oh, literally.
All that.
Just now.
I mean, I don't know. As with all things, change comes from within. You know that jazz. They have to want, like, no outside interference can change that.
Because
as with most things.
It's something that's done in private. Unless you literally live at somebody's house and open every door all the time. You walk in on them while they're shitting just to make sure they aren't beating it on the John.
I was going to talk about more like a self-reflection kind of standpoint of, you know what, this isn't contributing anything meaningful to my life.
I was trying to drag your denial out to, yes, absurdity.
I see.
You literally can't control whether someone beats or not.
Beats by Dre.
No. Beats by my right hand.
I don't know why. I'd like to believe that in this episode, while you're talking about that, just slowly fading in over a matter of minutes is Randy, former Coomer.
Not former, unfortunately. I'm also a victim of today's society.
You're a victim. You're a victim. No, don't do that. We don't do that. You're calling it a society then, huh?
Yes, we live in a society.
Randy, are you on your Joker arc?
I've been on my Joker arc.
Well, okay, that's actually changing, though, because you're engaging with society again. So, I mean,
Exactly, that's my Joker arc.
No, I'm talking about, no, I thought a Joker arc is when you kind of, reject society, and that's been the past 2 years for you. You're on the end of your Joker arc.
No, the real Joker arc is being a menace to society.
You were always a menace to society.
Not from my room, I wasn't. Okay, I was a
Internet
menace.
society, baby.
I was a menace to society here because I merged onto the main road to avoid a bunch of mud.
You became the penultimate cyclist.
Yes, I'm surprised nobody ran me over.
There is a sticker in one of my art classrooms that literally just says "Be kind to cyclist," and it made Scott mauled.
He's like,
No, I can't do it. I have to run him over. No, he's like the J. Jonah Jameson of hating cyclists.
he's like, this road ain't big enough for the two of us.
No, it's just like a cyclist saves his life, and he's just like, maybe I was always wrong. He was a hero, and I just couldn't see it. He was always, and then the cyclist, like, merges onto the main lane in front of him. He was a menace! That would be Scott's Joker arc, is, really just indulging in killing cyclists.
Just running them over. Running them all off the road.
In all seriousness, though, I hate the term, like, Joker arc. It kind of gets a bit silly with it. Especially since I know that some people literally were like, oh yeah, I love the movie The Joker. It really represents me. And I'm just like, that is not what it's here for. That is not what it's here for.
That wasn't the point.
It's here to look at you and say, hey, do you feel like this? Yeah. Don't act on it, okay? Don't act on it.
Speaking of which, I remember I saw this video of this guy. So this dude was like on the phone and he held it up to his ear with it facing the dude, and this guy just pressed the hang up button. They were at like a ball game or something, and he's just like, boop, and the caption was, he listened to his intrusive thoughts.
Intrusive thoughts 1. It's like I saw this video of this person they're recording. A bit of water on the terrace, and there's a woman like talking on her phone way down below, and they just like sweep the water off and it hits her. She screams and runs inside. And literally the caption, intrusive thoughts 1.
He let his intrusive thoughts win.
You hate to see it.
No, I love to see it. That lady probably deserved it. Fucking old cunt.
Randy, the implication was that they did not know each other, and the dude just felt like doing that. I have to like avoid my intrusive thoughts a lot, though. I've gotten to where I tend to put up the dishes more often, and it is like proper like restraint that I don't just like smash a dish for the catharsis of it. Like, it's not every time. It's not every time.
The kind of intrusive thoughts you have. I have intrusive thoughts of like, of like sprinting when I should walk instead. Like, it's just simple things like that. What if I just walk up to this person and I'm drenched in sweat? Like, what if I walk up and they just smell? They're like, oh!
I don't know. I mean, like
I think my brain automatically stops at like, I'm going to literally destroy this shit.
I don't know. I mean, it's just intrusive thoughts because it's like, I would like to break a plate. I don't break plates, so I'd kind of want to do that. Because, everyone's broken a plate. Accidents happen, all that jazz. We've all been escorted, as a kid, we've all been escorted out of the room as the adults clean up the stupid mess you made because you couldn't hold that cup right.
I've broken exactly one cup in recent memory. And the thing is, it took a piece out of the floor before it went. Like, it took the piece out, bounced, and then came back down, and that was it.
One of my worst situations with breaking something is... I loved to wash the dishes as a kid. Like, we where we used to live, we did not have a dishwasher. I was the dishwasher. Me. Because, they'd pile up, we'd have sink water in there, and it'd get all nasty. Someone had to do it. Plus, I liked it. It was just something to do because I was bored. Irrelevant, though. I had a process. One day, I was cleaning one of our bowls, and I dropped it. I think it was all sudsed up. I was, going at it, and it just slipped and just, bam, hits the sink. And I'm, like, instantly terrified that I'm going to get in trouble for breaking it. Because it's like, I didn't mean to. And I think my mom came running in the room. She's like, oh, my gosh, what happened? And I'm just like, I broke it. And she's like, are you okay? And I'm just like, but it's broken. I'm like, no, I'm fine, by the way. But it's broken. And I look at my hand. Gash. I guess when I dropped it, like, came up my arm.
Yeah,
but
that happens.
I just didn't even notice it. I was just too focused on the fact that I broke the bowl.
I guess you learned a valuable lesson that day. Personal safety first, retard.
No, literally, it's just grip the bowl better. That's the only lesson I took away from that.
That's stupid. That's not the lesson you should have taken.
I don't have the best self-preservation instincts. Except for when it comes to, like, bugs that can sting me. Then I'm, like, on alert. Literally, like, bug coming, or, like, you know, wasp coming at me, pick up Ichigo and run down the street. Like, nope, nope. We don't do that here. And I was walking today with him, and there was, like, some type of, like, bug in the tree, and I was like, huh, that's weird. Come on, Ichigo. Let's keep walking. And I started hearing it coming, start making its way down to me, and I'm like, no, we don't do that.
I just imagine you holding your dog upside down, and you're just like, and you're like pumping him up and down, like he's a spear.
It's like a Tusken Raider. I could do that. I'm not going to, but I could do that. I tell you what. But man, I forget where I was going with that. With the whole breaking things story. Like I remember there was a point to it.
Intrusive thoughts.
Oh, okay. Yeah, my point was that I've done it accidentally a couple times before because I was a clumsy kid and I still am clumsy. I don't want to lie to you people. I'm still Butterfingers. I love that line in Spider-Man 2, but accidents happen. But I've never done it intentionally before, and there's just something I think about a lot is that it's just like, or not a lot, but like, whenever I do think about it, it's intense because I'm just like, I kind of want to do it. But then I go, okay, Ichigo's licking the dishwasher now, I gotta stop this.
It all comes back to your dog.
Yeah. I swear sometimes he just knows when I'm overrun with intrusive thoughts or just like I'm too much in my head. Because he makes his presence very known. He's like, hey, pay attention to me. Come on, redirect that focus, boy.
Quit thinking about the dishes. Think about dog.
Tell me, Randy, when have the intrusive thoughts won?
Hell if I know. Oh, you know what an intrusive thought was? I was rushing to school. I was like 20 minutes late, and I'm like, you know what? I may as well just not go in until lunch. And then I just walked around.
Oh, high school?
Yes.
Oh.
I just did not give a flying fuck. I was just done.
well,
with that day. I was like, uh-huh.
I mean, your attendance did get kind of sketchy there towards the end of high school.
No, yeah. The only reason I passed is because of COVID.
They literally just said, we don't care anymore. Okay, do you still have a pulse at home, folks? It's like, yes. And they're just like, okay, you pass. And I'm just like, hey, and y'all are seniors, you get it exempt. And the next year they just extended that to like all the grades. And I'm just like, you did what? You. Yeah. I don't know. Intrusive thoughts hardly ever win for me. Sometimes I have some pretty severe ones that I dare not talk about on the podcast, but key to them with anything is being aware of them and not indulging.
Sometimes you just gotta indulge in them.
I want more harmless, intrusive thoughts if such a world exists where I had to pick. That sounds weird.
You know what my intrusive thought was?
Okay.
Leaving when the bell was supposed to ring. You remember that? And like she was like, no, please, just stay. I will literally write you up, and I walked out.
What?
You don't remember this.
I think
Math.
I moderately remember.
We had math together, and I just left. I was done.
Was it... Okay, Scott, you might have to bleep out this name.
No.
Name starts with a G.
I mean, yes, something like that. No, it was one of the classes we had early in the day. It was in the portables.
Yeah, okay, sorry, Scott.
Yes. Okay.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
yes. No, wait, hold on. She's just named after turbos. It's fine.
No, I just remember that was a class that you hit her with that was not very cash money of you.
I did.
And it just threw her for a loop. Also the same teacher who was just straight. I just walked in one day and she was just making Pop-Tarts. Like, put them in the toaster. And she was just like, you want one? And I'm like, sure. Utterly, like, dumbfounded or, like, bewildered that I had never had Pop-Tart in a toaster before. You know, like, poster...
You really haven't
poster
had
top
a toaster,
tart, yeah.
a poster
top
poster tart pop. Yes.
I'm just eating the poster board. Yeah, toaster Pop Tart. I'd never had that before. And she was just everyone in that room was just like, "You, what are you doing?" And I'm just like putting peanut butter on it. That's why I don't toast my Pop-Tarts, because it's fine raw.
Well, yes, it's fine raw, but it's better hot.
Takes too long. I like putting peanut butter on them, grabbing a glass of milk, choking a little bit, and then getting on with my day.
See, that's the problem. You choke on it. That's not what you're supposed to do. This isn't a cock, Aaron.
I put too much peanut butter on it. What am I supposed to do?
Don't at all.
No, listen, it's not that simple. It's not that simple. I need a certain amount of like peanut butter on it, or else I taste too much of the Pop-Tart. Pop-Tart doesn't taste bad. I just like a good harmony. You know what I'm saying? I like a deal. You know what I'm saying?
That was probably one of the best singers I've come up with in a while.
I'm sorry I couldn't take the time to appreciate it.
Well, you did. It's just you went right back to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. Have you ever had peanut butter on a Pop-Tart?
No.
Why not?
Because that just sounds absurd.
No, don't diss it till you try it.
You're not just greedy. You're batshit insane!
No, I am not. Listen, okay. Strawberry Pop-Tart, peanut butter on top. You don't have to put a lot. Just try it. Okay?
It keeps coming back to the reference. You're batshit insane!
I am not. Okay, I've had this since I was a kid. Like, literally. I literally had that, like, every morning for breakfast for, like, a year.
Okay, the thing is, what the fuck is this? A bagel?
No. It's a Pop-Tart. You just put peanut butter on. Why is that such a bad idea to you?
It's not necessarily a bad... like I said, it's simply absurd. That's a very, like, neutral connotation type of word, you know?
Just give it a go. Okay, they sell, like, singles packs at, like, convenience store, don't they? It's like Pop-Tarts, or can you only get them in the boxes? Or no, they make, like, boxes that only have, like, 4 of the little packages in them. Just grab a strawberry pack from the store, put some peanut butter on it, and just try it. Just give it a go. And if you still hate it, you can cuss me out all you like on the next podcast. You're going to either way, but, you know, you can do that.
Oh yeah, I'll cuss you out. Whether it's about Pop-Tarts or about... I don't know.
It makes you feel any better, and before Scott tries to sway you that, you know, they're not good, I don't think he's ever had one. My mom actually hooked me up with that.
She's like, oh, well, here, try some peanut butter on it.
Yeah, I mean, she was... Well, what the thing is, like, she would do that. You know, she'd have, like... I think she had one in front of me, and I was like, what in the world are you doing? And I had the same reaction you did of, like...
That's absurd.
Well, I was, like, 5 or... No, I think I had it when I was closer to 7, I think. But I was just like, what in the world? What do we have here? And, you know, she's like, peanut butter Pop-Tart. You want one, bud? You know, I had it, and I'm just like, oh, my goodness!
Oh, my!
Nah, literally just, this is good. I'm enjoying myself here.
You just put, like, double the peanut butter you need, and you're just like...
Yeah. I don't know. There's just something funny about it. No one ever likes to... I don't like it whenever people watch me, like, make sandwiches, like peanut butter and jellies or something. Just because they, like, love to, like, judge me with questions like, how are you putting that much peanut butter on a butter knife? And do you really need all of that? As well as my hit favorite, there's literally so much filling, it looks like there's another piece of bread between there.
Okay, that's slightly ridiculous. But
And
at the same time, that's what you gotta do.
No, it's a joke. I just... Okay, I'm the type of person, I like to just put a whole bunch of peanut butter on to begin with, and then...
That was your foot, okay.
Yes, that is my foot, Randy. I'm glad you noticed. It sounded kind of weird, I don't know why. But I'm the type of person, I like to put on, you know, a whole bunch of peanut butter that I don't need, and then just flatten it out until you know, take away from it. Just because it irritates me, trying to just add a little bit of time to where I can complete it. It's like, this is not a painting. I am doing the whole thing.
Well, so you see, the thing is, the way I do it generally is I take what I think might possibly, maybe, cover the entire piece of bread, and I just... Usually it's not enough, but sometimes it's too much, and the excess stays on the knife, and I just...
Why do you lick the knife?
Because it's delicious.
No, I'm telling you, what you do is you grab a spare spoon that you're not using, put that on it, and give it to your dog.
Okay, maybe, but if I give it to the wrong one, she'll throw up.
Oh.
telling you, my Amy, she's
sick?
sickly.
Oh.
She's sickly. She's a runt. She's a runt. Personally, I'm just surprised she's lasted this long.
I know you probably don't intend it this way, but that sounded almost cruel. I'm like, come on, I was waiting any day now.
Well, no, it's just like the first time she got sick like that, she was like only a few months old, and I'm like, oh no, my poor baby. And then it just turned out to be a regular. That first time though, she lasted like an entire week. I seriously thought she was going to die.
Oh man. How old is she now?
Like 4 years.
Wow.
Yeah, no, she's going strong. Except it still happens from time to time.
I forget. Did you ever say if there was like an official diagnosis for it?
It was just like she got sick. She got infected. Like she was just trying to do her natural like allergic reaction, but her body went full shutdown mode.
I see.
It went, okay, we're going to like kind of stop the brain for a while we deal with this, so we'll get back to you. And well, they did in fact get back to us, and the news was pretty alright. Except for the fact that her personality changed. That was nice. She got blind in one eye. I'm sure you can guess.
Well, okay, fair.
The how, but rather the house she got.
Or I meant more like in what way did her personality change? Like, was she more outgoing before and more more just kind of to herself afterward,
so
withdrawing?
Something she started doing, like basically right after she got better, is as soon as there was any noise at like one of the doors or something like that, she'd go. And you just hear it, and it's like, what the fuck is that shit?
It's like, stop it.
Quiet!
Something I'm curious about. Do either of your dogs ever join you in the shed?
From time to time. I don't keep them in there very long, though, because they're like, wow, this place is so small, it kind of sucks. Can I leave?
They're just like, okay, see you later.
No, sometimes I try. One night, Dexter was really, really scared or something like that. No. It's my stepmom was acting really goofy that day, so I had him sleep with me. And, well, he bothered me at like 6 a.m. We went to sleep at 2. I'm sure you know how I felt.
Yeah, I get where you're coming from.
And so I had to let him out of my room because it was morning. He wanted to go get some eat.
Some eat.
Yeah, well, he went and got some eat. I'll tell you what.
No, but as we're not keeping him in here, like, I sometimes feel like that with Ichigo. I'm just like, I could like, sometimes I try to just let him just chill on the floor without the kennel. I'll put him some toys down and everything, but he gets bored rather quickly because he's like, I
want to bother you.
Yeah, well, more than anything, he's just like, okay, this whole room is my bed. I don't know why you're doing this to me. I want to be out there. But then I open the door, and he just walks to the landing, and he's looking back at me like, come on, stupid. Come on.
You think you're excluded, huh?
No, literally, like, he would used to. I'd let him out. He'd run downstairs and, go play or whatever, like, go start inspecting. But nowadays, I will, like, let him, I will open the door, and he will not go downstairs until, like, I either start to walk down them and let him do the rest, or I will sometimes have to pick him up. But I think that's just him wanting to be held.
Possibly.
Yeah, because he couldn't do the stairs. I just always okay, bud, let's go downstairs. Pick up little man. We go downstairs, and he's like, thanks for the elevator ride, Dad. But currently, I think he's like, every once in a while, I swear he just goes like, I haven't been held enough lately. He'll just stay at the top of the stairs, and I'm like, come on, buddy, let's go down. And he's like,
no, actually.
I'm gonna make you. Yeah. But I can't say I'm lying too much.
It'd kind of be funny if for his expressions he temporarily grew a pair of like little furry arms and he's like, no.
Well, sometimes he does get like that. Like the other day I was outside with him and everything, and he picked up a stick as dogs tend to do, and it was getting really hot out there, and I'm just like, dog, I don't have the patience, boy. I don't have it. And literally, I'm just like, come on, bud. I don't want to chase you. I said that, and he just literally just goes, huh. Like, he literally, like, harumphs at me and walks away, and I'm just like, What do you want from me? And the answer is obviously, come on, run.
Sprint. Die of heat stroke for me.
No, today he almost gave me a heart attack. A while back, he literally got a locust in his mouth. Like, cornered it and killed it. Had it in his mouth. Tried to run away from us. And I'm like, stop. Today, he almost got a lizard. Well, it's because I let him out back. And, I saw, like, the lizard skittering around the yard. And I'm like, don't know if I want to trust that. But saw him start to go up the fence. And I'm like, by the time Ichigo gets there, he's going to be gone. Ichigo's getting there. Lizard disappoints me. It falls. And I'm like, shoot! I had to run after him. This is like bright and early in the morning. And literally had to like pick up Ichigo and vacate the premises, like step back. And I'm like, okay, now the lizard can leave. If you were a lizard, what would you do in this situation? Go ahead, tell us.
Fight. Obviously running didn't work.
No, this little lizard guy, he just chilled. Like my dog was bearing down on him. This lizard was like panting heavily 1 second ago. But I pick up Ichigo and he's like, okay. And so I'd literally like walk in front of him, like to get him to turn around, to get him out of the yard. He crawled through a little hole, but I was like, Ichigo, don't do that.
Now, see, if I was the lizard, though, I bet I know what he was thinking. He's like, so, flighting didn't work.
Nah, flighting might. Like, he literally kept trying to climb up the fence and falling down. I'm like, come on, lizard. Natural selection is coming for you, and it's the fuzziest little boy you ever did see.
This fuzzy little boy is naturally selecting you for his next meal.
Yeah. I swear, Ichigo would be like 10 times more vicious if I let him. And that's the key to it. I can't let him. I actually got a picture of the lizard. You can't see it well in this one, but it was a big one. Or relatively.
Oh man, that guy's huge.
Yeah. If I did not have a dog that was trying to struggle out of my grasp, I would have like taken more time to try to look at him. I want
to play Devil May Cry again.
Then, oh wait, that's...
Yeah. You're like, then play it. And I'm like, then what?
I mean, that's fair. Oh yeah, Sekiro's on sale. Yeah. I mean, they have an HD collection.
They do.
For 30 schmackaroos. $30. I mean, there's a hack and slash discount in, like, September, I think. I don't know. I think I saw somewhere about that. Anyway, you could if you wanted.
Yes, I could. With what money, though?
The money you got from the bank, remember? I mean, it's literally sitting right there. Why did you bring those into my house again? Are you sure they're not being tracked?
So, what do you mean bank? What are you talking about?
Randy, there's 2 massive duffel bags of cash in my bedroom. You brought them in. You were soaking wet. You still had your ski mask on. Why? What happened there, Randy? What were you cooking?
I don't know. I think I was cooking down the banks that I robbed.
On to the more pressing question. Why do I hear a tiny little beep? Randy, I think those are being tracked. Randy, what do we do? FBI, open up! Man, it's rough I had to do it, but... Well, guess Randy's going away for a long time. Couldn't have myself getting arrested over him deciding to burn down a bank. He's going away for a long time.
I lived, bitch.
What? You were literally gone 5 minutes!
Yeah, you know. I did a little bit of goofing around, a little evidence planting. You know what it is.
What? Randy, you couldn't have. Randy, why are there officers behind you?
Toodaloo.
No! Don't send me to Guatemala!